Hey, what's up everybody? It's Rex here with Carpentry Plus. I'm going to share with you our process for installing some drawers. As you can see, we got a table full of drawers and hardware. We got a few cabinets that these will get installed into. So we actually outsource most of our drawer boxes nowadays. We have the tools to make our own dovetail drawers, but it's one of those aspects of the cabinetry that we've found is more cost effective and efficient for us to outsource those as opposed to spending our time doing them. So these boxes have been outsourced, so we'll just get right into installing the hardware and show you some of that process, and we'll go from there. Thanks. All right, so these particular drawer slides are an undermount slide that will actually mount into the cabinet, and then you have these clips that you install on the bottom side of the drawer. There's a number of different brands on the market. They all pretty much, the process is the same. So I like to pre-drill, so we'll hold it in place, pre-drill these holes. And install some screws. So that's pretty simple and straightforward for the actual drawer. And we'll move over to the cabinet and install the slides. All right, so you got a couple different mounting options when it comes to the slide itself. They can be mounted directly to the side of the cabinet. However, that becomes a little bit of a problem with the face frame. If you're gonna mount to the sides, then you've got to pad out the inside of your cabinet. So they're also made to receive these rear mounting brackets. Simply slides on there. So then all we got to do is mount the bracket to the back, and then the front can sit on the face frame, and then we put a screw in there. So, helpful tip here is I like to cut a block of scrap the same height that I need, which matches our face frame front, and then we can set that back in the back, put our bracket on there, and then install our screws. Meanwhile, we've got the block there holding us, acting as a third set of hands. It's also important to work from your top down. If you start at the bottom, then your other brackets are getting in the way as you move up. So start at the top, get that one in. We got another block here to match the front. The next shelf down. So it aids in the installation of the rear bracket, but it also keeps you from reaching back there, trying to make marks, trying to be accurate, and it's just going to be awkward, especially if you're working down on the ground. So that's my tip there. Okay, so now that the rear mounting brackets are installed, we're ready to put the slides in. You just slide it onto the bracket, push the front back. I like to set up a little combination square or block of some sort to get our depth just right. And once all your slides are in, you just simply pre-drill. All right, so once all the hardware is installed, the clips are in the drawers, we're ready to put the drawers in. Sometimes it's easier to go ahead and pull the rails out. Got a couple different things that have to engage. There's a hook in the back that's got to engage the back of the drawer, as well as the clip underneath the drawer. All right, so that's our basic pointers we have for installing drawers. This is our most common hardware that we use, and so just a few tips and tricks to help you out. So thanks for watching. Okay, so now that we've got our drawers installed, we'll go ahead and get our drawer fronts on. Thought we'd show you this part of the process as well. So, similar to how we do our doors with using these little cheater blocks, we'll do the same with our first drawer at the bottom. We'll have to use a long clamp because we can't have the small quick grip type clamp in the way. So we'll clamp this block on. Swing that out of the way. The next one on. So again, your block is sized based on the size of your face frame and the size of your reveal. We've got a couple different sizes of blocks that we use. This particular job has got a 1/2 inch overlay. So then we'll take the upper drawers out. We can simply just lay our drawer front in place. We've already pre-drilled holes in the drawer box itself. This on here centered up. Looks pretty good. And with the upper drawers out of the way, we can just reach over the top. Run our screws in. All right, so with the first drawer on, we can now take our blocks off, clamp some blocks off, set those aside. We'll reinstall our drawer. And now we've got some spacer blocks that we can use for the next drawer front. We'll screw that one in place. Okay, so that wraps up our process for installing drawers and the drawer fronts. At least that's primarily the hardware we use and the process we do to get it done. So hopefully you found it helpful, and thanks for watching.